All right, everyone. Welcome to our Monday night team call. This is Linda Suttles, your Pure Health Warriors leader. I am here today on this Monday, August 27th, to give you just a kind of a quick team call update. I know we haven't done these in a few weeks, and I really want to keep this pretty short and sweet. But I want to first thank you guys who are still staying plugged in, who have been working hard throughout the summer and constantly sharing Pure. You have kept the team growing, and I'm really proud of you guys. So thank you for sticking with it. Even though I've had to slow down, obviously I want you guys all to know that I'll be here for you as much as I possibly can. And as our lawn business season, the busy season that we have here in Florida, kind of slows down here in the next coming months with fall, obviously this is when I gear up and I really build. So when a lot of businesses, especially network marketing businesses, tend to slow down in the fall, our team explodes in the fall. We have December. I was just actually went and did our taxes today. I worked all day on getting my taxes prepared and stuff for yesterday. And December was my busiest month. I had my biggest paycheck ever. And in this company, network marketing company. And this is, I'm sorry, my husband's making a little noise over there. I thought he was trying to get my attention. But seriously, December was my biggest month I've ever had in a network marketing business. And I've only been with this company 2 years. And that's huge, huge, you guys. So I had my biggest year yet last year. And I'm just so excited to see what is coming in the months ahead and in the years ahead with this company. I think we've got major big things on the brinks of happening with this company. And I just want you guys to know that I'm super excited you're here. You have joined at the right time. There is an explosion that's coming. I know a lot of you are already seeing it happening with Rachel's team and other people. That's our team, but that you are seeing so much happening and there's a lot of movement going on. And sometimes that can make some of us feel a little behind, like maybe we're lagging or, man, what am I doing wrong? Or, what have I not got? Or you kind of feel a little inadequate. And I don't want you guys to feel that way whatsoever. All it takes is just plugging into the right training, getting your motivation up and getting started on making those calls, because the calls is what makes the business happen. Those people are making a lot of calls right now. They are making a list with names and contacts and people that they are actually reaching out to and calling and putting in front of this business opportunity. If you don't put anybody in front of it, it's not going to grow, plain and simple. So I'll tell you guys, one thing I do while I'm working with my husband is I'm constantly filling my head with this business. A lot of people don't understand that, but I've got my earplugs in, and while my body may be in the landscaping and I'm out there sweating and running a weed eater or whatever, my brain is still in this business and how I can help you in the months ahead and how I can utilize my time best, even though I'm working this business in my spare time, how I continue to grow it in a little bit of time. And you guys can all do the exact same thing. When you are filling your brain with the right information while you're cooking dinner, while you're doing laundry, folding the clothes, doing mindless activities around the house, you guys can get your brain filled and you can do the same thing. It's going to give you the right information. It gives you the right words to say to the right person when they come along and they ask you what you're doing, and you're going to have the confidence build up to be able to answer them in the right way so that they're excited to join you. Okay, they want to know what it is that you're doing and they're ready to join you right away. I actually went to go get a tax form at the company that my husband does landscaping for today, and spoke to a lady that I met in the cafeteria there a couple months ago, or maybe it was about a month ago, right? When I talked to her.
Yeah.
Strike up a conversation there with her, and just really nice lady, but she works in the accounting office. And I talked to her a little bit, and I said, well, do you do anything on the side besides accounting here? And she goes, no, but man, I'd really like to. She said, I'd like to retire and get out of here one day, but it just seems like I'm going to be here till I die. And I was like, oh, like that's terrible. And I said, well, have you ever thought about doing a little side business? And she goes, yeah, I have. And I said, well, I have a marketing business that I really think you should take a look at. I think this is something that would interest you. And so got to talking to her a little bit about it. And she was very interested. Well, a little bit of time went by, didn't connect with me the way she said she was going to. I told her, I said, look me up on Facebook, send me a friend request. I'll get you some information and I'll be happy to talk to you about it. About a month goes by, and I added her. I run into her today to get that paperwork that I needed, and she's like, Linda, I'm so glad I got to talk to you today. She said, I've been thinking about you. I really want to check out what it is that you're doing. I want to learn more about it. I said, okay, well, send me a friend request right now. I'm going to go get my truck and grab my phone, and I'm going to add you, and I'll send you a video tonight. So I sent her the video. She just messaged me back, and she said, this looks amazing. I'm very interested. I'm going to call you tomorrow and ask you some questions. So, I mean, there you go. It's just striking up a conversation where things lead and how they add up and following up with the right people. You never know where that opportunity is going to come along. I saw that I have a chat here. Right, and Rob said Rachel Speaks website is constantly on his Bluetooth. Yes. And Francine said, that's great. I have to catch up with that site. So that was one I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. So 2 things that I really want to plug you guys into is the rachelspeaks.net. I'll be completely honest, when I first started listening to Rachel's Wednesday calls, and she was updating that website and doing the training for everybody on our team, they started out pretty long. They were like 45-minute calls. And I'm like, I just don't have time. This is a little bit too much. I think I felt like it was getting over the head of beginners, people who were just starting out. And it's something that's a little bit for everybody, but different levels in the business. Well, talking to her over the last couple of weeks, she's obviously updated the website. Many of you know that. Some of you did, some of you didn't. I didn't, because I just kind of checked out, to be honest. Like, I've heard it all. I understand. I know the business. And that's one of the downfalls of being in this industry for a while. You kind of listen to other leaders and you start looking for other information, or you get tired of hearing the same voice all the time. I don't want that to happen to you guys with me, which is why, one of the reasons why I kind of don't want to be doing team calls every single week. I feel like it's important for you to listen to other leaders and other people in the business who have done more than I have. So, rachelspeaks.net, I highly approve it. Like, it's really good. She's updated it. The videos are shorter. The launch system is great. It's amazing for starting somebody out in the business. And new people are going to that website. They're clicking get launched, watch the launch video on that. Instead of sending them to the get started tab on purelifechangers.com, send them to rachelspeaks.net, watch the launch video. And most people who watch that launch video are in the business mindset right then and there, and they're already on that website, so they can just go on down and start learning the next steps. And so naturally, when you call them back the next day or so, you ask them if they got their list ready, do they have any questions? They say no, because they've already watched all the videos, they got the answers they needed, and they're ready to go. Like, they're good to go, which I love. Like, simplicity at its best. And we've had a couple of new people who joined our team who I can tell you are living proof of that. I haven't had to do anything with them except get on a call and just get to know them. So whenever they do call me and use me as a connect, I'm ready to talk to them and talk to their prospects, and I know who it is that's on my team that I can, edify them right back. Okay, second website, smarternetworker.com. It's a Danny Johnson 30-day boot camp. Sign up for the free 30-day boot camp. You will get a training in your email once a day, every day for 30 days. They do have like days off on Sundays, I think is how they kind of work that out. You can do this at your own pace. So if you want to listen to more than one, you can kind of do that. If you sign up for the Smarter Networker Pro, I believe it is, that's what I signed up for. It was $99 for a year. It's a tax write-off for your business. So worth it. So worth it. Like, it's so much great information in there. You get more advanced training. You get access to their Monday night team calls or business calls. It's just really good business training. Talk about motivation and getting you pumped up and giving you the words and the posture so that you can talk to people without being afraid. It just gives you the confidence to work this business like no other. So check that out. I highly recommend it for all new and seasoned IBOs. If you've been around for a while and you're just feeling kind of stagnant, like you've gone through all your contacts, you're not sure what else to do, plug into that training. It will light a fire in you like no other. So that's all I had for tonight. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me, comment below, or turn on your mic and ask away. Francine, I know we talked a little bit the other day. Oh, the script books, right? Do you want to talk about that, Francine? Because I know you've utilized them.
Yeah. they're upstairs, and I'd love to show you the visual, but they're good. There you go.
I got mine today.
They are like really, really helpful for handling objections, for talking to people, finding out their needs. You know, you form a person and then you find out their sign, which is an acronym for strength, interest, needs, strength, interest, goals, and needs. And then you would, you know, ask them if they would take a look at the opportunity. So I like them. You don't have to say it verbatim, but it gives you really nice wording what to say. She also has like words you should never say and words you should replace them with. Like you don't talk downline, you don't say like certain keywords you don't say and to trigger objections and all that good stuff. So, and I know Whitney John's teams, Whitney John's told her whole team, if you're serious about making six figures, you need to get those script books. So that's what they're promoting. I've always loved them. I've had them forever. So Linda and I talked and we thought we'd throw it out there to you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know I liked what Francine said. You know, a lot of people worry about doing scripts. They don't want to sound like they're reading. And one of the things that Danny Johnson suggests is even if you were to meet somebody at a coffee shop or say Rob Mackey, you're talking to that girl Linda in the office, you could take your book and anything she says or she has an objection to, you could literally open it up and say, okay, it says on page, I need to wait 2 weeks for the money. Go to this page 69 and you have the response. And they're like, what are you doing? Oh, well, I have my objection book here. You can use this too when you jump in my business. And I was like, oh yeah. You know, so many people are afraid they get into this business. They don't know how to handle objections. They've never done sales before. They don't, or they're not good at sales or this and that. And even Francine was saying she's been to the Danny Johnson events before and she's like, use the book in front of them. They get the same tool. They get to do the same thing. They understand, like they get to go through these things as well. So it's not scary I think this also comes, if you get the script book in the bundle, it comes with a CD. So if you're like me, like I don't like to read, I like to listen. And when I listen, I absorb it better. And so then when I come across that objection, it just flows. I know what to say. The answer comes to me because I've heard it over and over in my little earplugs while I'm working. And that's just a great way for me to handle that naturally. I learned a lot of that stuff by listening to the GoPro audios by Eric Worre. And these are similar, but definitely covers a lot more objections and that kind of stuff. So is it anything else, Francine, you think of?
No, that was it. Just, you know, hopefully summer's coming to an end and maybe we can all get back into it. I know I slacked off for a lot of reasons, so I'm looking to make a comeback.
School's getting back in. A lot of people are getting back. They're done with the school thing. They're getting the kids back in. Some are back into a routine now. So I definitely think a lot of people will be jumping back in the boat and ready to run with us this fall. So I'm excited. I'm pumped up and ready to run with you guys. And, you know, I'm never too busy for our team, just so you know. I mean, last year, like I was looking at our months and the money that we earned and how our team did. And it was in some of our busiest months. You know, even though we're busy, we were putting up fence in the fall. And in between hammering and stuff, I'm like, Greg, stop the hammer for a minute. I was on a connect call with Paige, you know, and Francine doing connect calls with them. And they hit their two biggest months. Both of them hit, was it Sapphire and Platinum, right? In the fall last year. So it's exciting. Like this is exciting time for me. And I am never happier than when I see my team succeed and they start hitting the goals that they want to hit. So start thinking about your financial goals for the months ahead to finish out 2018. Let me know what they are. Text me with them. And whether it's a rank goal or a financial goal, or maybe you want to hit the bonuses, I suggest you get those bonuses before this year is over. Like now is the time to run for them because I don't think they'll be on the table next year. Seriously. So get what you can while you can get it, and let's go for it. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. Did you have anything else, Francine?
No, that's it. You know, sounds good. And, you know, like Linda said, I'm here too for connects, and we always will fit it in. We just do it.
Yep. Feel better quick, Francine. I know you're on the mend from
Yeah,
surgery. So
I'm good.
you look fabulous in your profile picture.
The picture of health right there.
That's right. Thank God for Pure. All right, guys. We all have a wonderful night. If you have any questions or you want to set up Connect calls, be sure to get with me. But in the meantime, go to smarternetworker.com, sign up for that free 30-day boot camp. It's worth every free 99 penny that it comes for. And then also be sure to plug into rachelspeaks.net and utilize that with your new people. Make sure all your new people go to that. They click on the launch video there, and they just kind of get through the process on that website for training. All right.
Yeah, because one more thing, I have an email I always send out to new IBOs, and my IBOs know to send it to their people. So I'm going to be revamping the email and taking out listening to Rachel's Get Started video, and we're going to put in rachelspeaks.net. So,
yep. I need to do that for that pinned post I just did the other day too. I'll do that now. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a wonderful night. I will talk to you soon, and let's get moving.
thanks, Linda. Bye.
Bye, guys.